Welcome back to In the Garden. Today I'm joined by Craig Rucker, and we're right in the middle of summer. Hanging baskets are such a staple in a lot of gardens, but by now with the heat, with the temperatures and everything, they might start to look a little peakish by now.
Yeah, this is really the time when we start getting people coming in saying, I bought a hanging basket, it looked great when we bought it, but over time, they start to kind of fade out. There's not as many flowers, they're just not seeming to do as well. The biggest reason for that is that hanging baskets are really heavy feeders. They really need a lot of fertilizer. So it's really important this time of year to come on in and get and talk to us about getting the appropriate type of fertilizer.
Perfect. So you have two options here. What should they each be used for?
Yeah, so it's really important with hanging baskets that we want to be using what's called a water-soluble fertilizer. So that's one that you're mixing in water and watering with it. The reason for that is that we want that fertilizer to be released immediately to the plant. Hanging baskets are heavy feeders, so we don't really want to use something that's a real slow release. Now, there's two different types that I've brought here. One is a balanced formula. This one here, the numbers are 20-20-20, so it's going to kind of balance out the green vegetative growth and also the blooms. So if you fertilize with this, you're going to get blooms and you're going to get the basket keep getting bigger. The other one I have here is more aimed at baskets maybe that have got as big as you want them to get. Maybe they're already the full size, but you're really wanting to push those blooms. And so this one here, the middle number of a fertilizer is the phosphorus, and this one will push the blooms.
So these are going to really help push them through summer and finish off those baskets just beautifully.
Yes. Yeah, so with these you're going to want to be using them probably about once a week. Generally with a water soluble, it's something like 2 tablespoons that you put in a gallon of water is the ratio you're doing it at. But really important to keep up that fertilizing through the season if you really want your baskets to keep looking good until we get to a frost.
And these seem like really great ways to kind of keep up your green thumb when it comes to these baskets.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are really easy to use. It's really mixing it in a gallon of water. You're watering with it. Not a whole lot to it, but it really, really helps. Makes your neighbors jealous.
Absolutely. It's a great way to put it. And, when people are coming to get these, do they need to keep these away from like kids, pets, or anything they need to keep in mind?
Yeah, with any time that we're really doing any kind of fertilizer, any kind of herbicide, really anything that you're going to be putting in the garden, really of any type, you always want to be keeping them locked away from children. You don't want pets to be getting into them. You're really going to want to be keeping those locked away. That's a general practice really with anything really.
All right, well, perfect. Well, if you want to be the envy of your neighborhood and have some beautiful hanging baskets for the rest of the summer, these products are available at Grange Co-op, so you can go there and talk to an expert just like Craig. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for joining us in the garden.